Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to WrestleMania week. It is a wrestling fan favorite time of year. It is our Super Bowl. It is our NBA Finals. It is our World Cup, the greatest time of year. A year's worth of storylines, matches, and PLEs all culminating over the course of this week and weekend. What a wonderful time to be alive, and what a wonderful time to be a wrestling fan. Now, even with all our joy, there's always some people that always look at us crazy and give us a side eye. And normally, we ignore them or we don't pay them any mind. But this week, today especially, I got something to say to the still watch wrestling people. You still watch wrestling? You know it's fake, right? Well, God damn it, Sherlock. I guess you did it. You solved the mystery. Yes, we know wrestling is fake. It hasn't been real for a long time. We know that. Wrestling never claimed to be real, or hasn't claimed to be real for a very long time. But I have a little secret for you. Neither is any fucking thing that we watch on TV real. So why is it always wrestling that gets the judgment? Why is it wrestling that always gets a side eye? You do know that Robert Downey Jr. really can't fly, right? You know there's no such place as Wakanda, right? You do know that Peter Parker can't swing through fucking New York City. And you know what? People can't go into space into cars, right? All that shit isn't real. But yet still, the Fast and the Furious is going to put out a movie every year and it's going to make $1 billion. Marvel has been going on for 20 plus years strong. Movie after movie after movie, people line up, midnight showings. Wrestling gets the side eye. Make it make sense to me, people. People also say that, just been going on for so long, I thought it would have ended already. Really? It would have ended already? Monday Night Raw is the longest running weekly episodic program on TV. Longer than anything that you've been watching. And comes up with new storylines, new matches, and gets new characters every couple of years, right? Just like a revolving door. But Grey's Anatomy has been going on for 20 years, 2 fucking decades of hospital mishaps. Meredith's done been in every damn predicament possible. She survived a fucking plane crash, but yet still people tell you, man, you gotta watch Grey's, but you gotta start from season 1. It's amazing. But yet still, you judge me because I watch wrestling. Wrestling to us is so much more than being real. It's more than a show. It's a feeling. It's a story. It's a moment. It's basically Shakespeare in a steel cage. How can you not love that? It gives you everything that you would love inside of a television program. You want crossover appeal? Some of the biggest stars in the world want to be a part of wrestling. Bad Bunny, who's arguably a top 5, if not one, biggest stars in the world, has headlined pay-per-views, has put on matches, trained to be a wrestler, went out in front of a live crowd and had wrestling matches. Logan Paul, same thing. You have Pat McAfee, who's gone from ESPN to wrestling that week. You've had stars like Lil Wayne, Travis Scott, Quavo, and Lil Uzi Vert walking wrestlers down to the ring while rapping for some of the biggest matches and moments of their career. But why do you still watch wrestling? Bad. Correct. I would never doubt that. You can look at the Red Wedding from the Game of Thrones. You can look at Negan killing Glenn in The Walking Dead. You can look at Heisenberg finally getting figured out on Breaking Bad. Some of the biggest moments ever in TV history. But what if I tell you wrestling plays on those same emotions and has some of the biggest moments ever that you could ever see on a TV show? I'm talking about Cody Rhodes finally finishing the story at last year's WrestleMania, finally finishing the journey that his father started all those years ago about never winning the championship belt. It's Seth Rollins turning on the Shield. It's CM Punk coming back to wrestling after almost 20 years. It's CM Punk coming back after almost 10 years away to a sport that he loves. So much so when he walked through that crowd, You felt the energy through your TV. People were crying in the stands because their hero has come back to the thing that they love. It's the streak ending. It's Shawn Michaels looking Ric Flair in the face, saying, I'm sorry, I love you, before he super kicks him and ends his career. Those moments right there, I'll put up against any moment from TV history. That's what you get when you're a wrestling fan. You get highs, lows, you get emotions, you get shock, you get surprise return. Wrestling has everything you want. It has heroes versus villains. It has betrayals. It has family drama. It has love triangles. It has love interests. It has deaths. It has surprise comebacks. What more do you want from a TV show? So you want to know why we still watch wrestling? It's for those reasons. It's the long-term storytelling. When a main character dies in a movie, everybody felt it. When Iron Man died, I got emotional and shed a tear just like everybody else. But what if I tell you I felt the same exact way when Shawn Michaels took that final tombstone and had to retire in the career versus streak match versus The Undertaker? We watched the Marvel Universe start from Iron Man 1 all the way up to Endgame. But if I tell you I was there for when The Rockers first debuted in the WWE, and I followed Shawn Michaels' career all the way up until WrestleMania when he had to retire. Him having to retire, I felt the same way when Iron Man died. That's why we watch wrestling. It's emotional. It gives us something to watch. It gives us something to feel. It gives us something to follow. So, next time you want to know why we still watch wrestling, those are the reasons why. So to all my people out there that love and still watch wrestling, it is our week, y'all. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Pop open a cold one, and let's finish the story that we started at last year's WrestleMania. And as always, if you're not down with that, I've got 2 words for you.